Nearly everyone has seen the blockbuster Black Panther. Superhero fan or not, this movie has had a significant impact, not only in terms of substantial gross revenue dollars purchased, but how it has broken down cultural barriers. I have always been a massive fan of superhero movies, Spider Man being my favorite since I was a little kid. But when I saw the movie Black Panther, it instantly became my favorite superhero movie because the movie meant so much more to me than any other superhero combined. So when this came out, it provided a fresh perspective, casting an African American as the first lead superhero with an all black cast. I couldn't be on my phone for more than 10 minutes without seeing something about this movie. Driving around, people talked about it on the radio, and people talked about it on TV. It seemed like the whole world was into it. How could a superhero movie be so popular and so groundbreaking? Was it really that good? The answer is yes, and yes, for a multitude of reasons. For a Marvel movie to have an entirely black cast and a director was unheard of until now, and it took the world by storm. It seems obvious, but a broader diversification to include people of color added more enthusiasm among audience demographics. This made sense. People wanted diversity in films, and Black Panther gave it to them. It's clear that diversity matters. According to Mark Hughes of Forbes, it activates large mainstream audiences who might otherwise be tired of watching the adventures of white men who are better at everything than everyone else. The, this movie reached a broad spectrum of people and has had no specific target audience, so it can appeal to anyone. It went viral when it came out in 2018, breaking box office records and surpassing some of the highest grossing films of all time, The Titanic. It was famous for so many reasons, making this movie trend all over social media, having a significant presence on a ton of media platforms. According to Pamela McClintock of The Hollywood Reporter, Black Panther finished with a domestic total of 659.3 million, just shy of the 659.5 million grossed by Titanic. Globally, Black Panther has grossed 1.29 billion to date and currently ranks as the number 10 top grossing film of all time. This film was unprecedented in being a big budget studio tentpole featuring a virtually all black cast starring Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. Furthermore, the story described as a tale of black power and black pride in addition to its superhero themes follows T'Challa as he is sworn in as King of Wakanda, a cloaked technologically advanced nation in Africa that is home to the exotic metal vibranium, the source of Black Panther's powers. Celebrities including Will Smith, Ellen DeGeneres, Jimmy Kimmel, and even First Lady Michelle Obama were praising the film on being such a huge inspiration to kids all around the world. Will Smith in a video said, "The cast of Black Panther, what you have done is spectacular. I watched the film a couple days ago and it almost brought me to tears. You guys have challenged and potentially even shattered a lot of long held Hollywood beliefs." Will Smith ends the video by doing the famous Wakanda salute. Michelle Obama even tweeted about the movie saying, "Congrats to the entire Black Panther team. Because of you, young people will finally see superheroes that look like them on the big screen. I love this movie, and I know it will inspire people of all backgrounds to dig deep and find courage to be heroes of their own stories." All of these people of influence raving about this film gave Black Panther even more exposure because of their massive followings. A particular trend from the movie started appearing on social media of the Wakanda Forever salute. When you cross your arms to the chest, you pay homage to the film. Athletes across the world can be seen using the gesture, anywhere from tennis with Shakira Vickery and Serena Williams to non-black athletes like Jesse Lingard of Manchester United, who celebrated a goal with the salute. According to Henry Boyd of the University of Pennsylvania Wharton, he stated, "In the past, it seems like Hollywood would hesitate to trust black writers, black directors to do anything outside of comedy and historical pieces." Holland continued, "But the film's success, we should see more of these stories being told on big screen. Because Black Panther proves that they're wildly popular." He said it should also boost prospects for other superheroes of color like Luke Cage and Black Lightning, now a TV show on CW. It is proving that Black Panther is already starting to have effect on TV shows coming out. Black Panther pushes against new boundaries by having an all-black superhero movie. This broke social norms for the first time in over 50 years of superhero movies and is going to change Hollywood forever. But it's not going to change Hollywood. But it's not Hollywood that is changing. It is a broader acceptance to the racial injustice that remains an unfortunate reality despite the progress that has been made since the evolution of the civil rights movement. Movies like The Black Panther break down barriers and bring cultures together. We develop common bonds in today's society to root for a hero against a common enemy, much like when the military was finally integrated after the Second World War. We still have a long way to go, whether it's instances of police brutality that created the Black Lives Matter movement, political divisiveness that promotes hate, or actual hate crimes such as what we have witnessed right here on Syracuse University. We remain challenged by constant reminders of the reality we live in America. Marvel has done a marvelous thing by bringing Black Panther to the big screen. We no longer have to focus on the color of one's skin, but the beauty of the motion picture and its beautiful cast and cinematography. Thank you.